I want to know why I'm hearing about this from NBC Boston and not from the district itself, honestly.
Tonight, the NBC 10 investigators, they're uncovering new details about an AI glitch that affected the scores of hundreds of exams of the MCAS test. Now, as we told you last month, the technology incorrectly graded some essays, and humans actually had to step in and make sure that the results were accurate. NBC 10 investigator Ryan Kath is staying on it for us. He's now learned how many districts across the state experience that problem.
After getting a tip, we broke this story and told you how a technical glitch caused some essays to get a score of 0 on the standardized test. And now, according to new records we obtained, the state notified nearly 200 school districts that at least one of their students was affected.
As we first told you, an eagle-eyed elementary teacher in Lowell was reading her students' essay answers over the summer and thought something about their scores didn't add up. Turns out she wasn't alone. The NBC 10 investigators got a copy of this list, which shows the issue with MCAS exams stretched across the state to 192 different districts.
According to news reports, an AI grading mishap was discovered by...
Shalene Title, a parent and adjunct professor in Malden, took her concerns to the school committee after seeing our story, saying she had no idea AI was used to grade essays on the standardized test.
Astonishing and concerning.
The educator told me she worries about the technology showing bias against students learning English as a second language or penalizing a creative answer that doesn't fit a certain rubric.
It's one thing to grade math and science with an AI, but an essay is something that should be original, it should be creative, and I think there should be a human looking at it.
But according to the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, humans only double-check 10% of the essays to make sure the AI is scoring accurately.
You know, machine learning is good for some things, but it's just really not good for some other things. So
Jim Kang is a parent in Medford who performs audits of AI evaluations for his job. After seeing our story, he penned a letter to the editor about why he thinks the technology should not be used to grade kids' essays. What motivated you to do that?
it seemed like a lot of people may not realize that this is a big deal.
The state's testing contractor identified more than 1,400 essays that had to be regraded. According to this message we obtained from DESE, all updated scores are higher than the previously released preliminary scores. Parents like Shalene say that can make a big difference.
Because this really matters. Classrooms, students, districts, even teachers are assessed based on these scores. And so if they're not accurate, that's really unfair and it affects people in our community.
Last month, the Education Commissioner called this a learning experience and told us the state is working with its vendor to make sure there's not a repeat problem on the next round of testing. If you want to know if your school district is involved, we put that entire list on our website at NBCBoston.com. Ryan Kath, NBC 10 Investigators.